Hello and welcome. I'm Mariana Trapnell, President and Chief Excel Geek here at Accelerations and creator of the 5 Steps to Fast Reports method. So since we ran a little long with the video last week, I thought I'd start with a really short and sweet trick this week. It's actually the F4 key. So a lot of you probably know you can use the F4 key to hold your values constant, but this trick I actually just myself learned about 4 or 5 months ago, and I've been using Excel for 18 years, so hopefully it's something new for you as well. So without further ado, let's dive in. So I have here my file, and as I mentioned, the F4 key, you could double click on your values here, hit F4, and it's going to add some dollar signs to hold the values constant, as I mentioned. But what I didn't know and have just learned is that you can actually use it to repeat your formatting as well. So for instance, if I'm going through and I'm just highlighting these guys and I want to color them yellow or blue, and then I suddenly go, oh no, hang on a minute, I also want to color over here blue and this blue as well to match, I'm just going to hit F4 and it instantly repeats the last formatting action I did. So again, if I hit bold here, I could come along here and highlight these guys, hit F4, and it turns those bold. Likewise these. So as you can see, you could select multiple ranges and it'll still repeat the formatting action. So that's kind of cool. And then the next piece it'll do is if I insert a row here, I can hit insert again by doing F4. I'm just going to undo that by hitting Control Z. Likewise, if I wanted to delete this row, delete that, and then I go, oh yeah, I want to delete that one as well, just hit F4, and maybe these two as well, hit F4, and again, Control Z to undo. So that is pretty handy, I must say. And it also works well on shapes. So if I had gone through and I was formatting this with some fill, I wanted to color it that color, for instance, and then I suddenly remember, oh yeah, I wanted to do this one as well. Click on it, hit F4, good to go. Hit this bold, hit F4, and that one's bold. So pretty straightforward to use, and definitely recommend playing with it. It does work to some extent on charts as well. So for instance, if I had colored this data series green, for instance, to highlight Northern Alberta, I can actually come over here and highlight Alberta and hit F4 and it'll color it green for me as well. Doesn't work so well though, for instance, if I right click and go add data labels to that. If I come over here and hit F4, it won't do it. You can see it's repeated the green instead. So it's basically formatting actions that you can do generally with the fill or outline or on your ribbon. So also works well with number formats too. No number formats on there, but I do have some dollars on this one. So if I come over here, I want to change this to a comma format instead. I can also change these two by hitting F4 as well. So pretty straightforward. Alright, so that being said, that's it for the trick today, and hopefully you find some use for that. Definitely practice with it though, because I found out about it 4 months ago, but then I forgot to use it and just remembered about it this week again. So that's why I wanted to bring it up for you guys as well. So make sure you practice with it, because it's definitely a case of muscle memory. And just a reminder that if you would like to leave a comment below, definitely do so. I'd love to hear from you. And also, I'm getting the sense people don't like leaving comments, so feel free to actually forward the email I send you to friends too that you think might benefit from this, and if you could copy me on it, that would be awesome. I promise I won't email them unless they contact me, but I'd just love to know that you're excited about this and wanting to share it with others. So anyway, that's it for today, and thanks for stopping by.